Well, we can all do a little more when it comes to the environment, certainly, but like most people, I got into animal conservation for the women. To be frank, for the ladies. Mainly. The animals, pandas, well, all that came into my focus soon after. They just have that effect on you. Frisky there? Well, there she is. The last panda on Earth. The last peanut in the bowl. As you can see, she looks a bit peaky. This is the situation. This is how it is. Now, all is good so far? Your hair looks great, by the way. I banged my funny bone on the gate coming in here. It really hurts. Yes, you're not here for small talk, are you? This is a big deal, isn't it? A big interview. The end. Yeah? If I hadn't been a conservationist, are you asking that? Between you and me, and Frisky won't mind hearing this, human to human, where I would have liked to have spent more of my time would have been underwater photography. Or any time at all, really. I haven't actually spent a single second doing it, but whenever I've seen a picture of something from down there, it can be anything, a fish, old ship's coral, I hold my breath and I think, gosh, look at that. So say I've been unfulfilled. I've just... Sorry? I thought you were listening. I've always wondered if I've been happier in my adult life, not pandering to pandas like I have. Not getting them to fuck, at least. Sorry to be crude. That's really been the meat and potatoes of it these past few years. Getting them to have sex, so to speak. Mate. But yes, the seabed, that watery underworld, a secret world. Just imagine myself doing it. Standing away with my camera, wearing a flippers. Must be so quiet. And then coming up to the surface, all that ocean spray. Maybe that or something to do with space. The vast solar system. Yeah. Want me to just keep going? It's not to say I've been unfulfilled. I've traveled the world. And it's funny, I always resisted living in London for the longest time. I thought it was a bit overcrowded. Remember being one for weaving in and out of people on crowded pavements, but when I got the call from Beijing, it was off like a shot. Sorry, I'd leave that bit out. That's not very consistent. I'll come back to that. Don't mind telling you, it's been an awesome responsibility. Have you ever been in love? Hurts like hell, doesn't it? Oh, there's a memory. I won an award. Gave a series of lectures someplace for a month. Astrid, a woman, came out to meet me on my second weekend there. We'd only been seeing each other every day for 3 weeks. First night she was there, we made love 4, 5, 6, 5 times. Talk. She made me laugh, and vice versa. It was lovely. It was warm. We supped on ice lollies and went through a whole box. There was a dog. I could hear its collar jingling and the sound of its paws on the ceramic tile outside the door. Neither of us could sleep because we loved each other so much. We took a trip across Europe later, to the coast, to Geneva. I did most of the driving. All of it, in fact. She didn't have a license. But when I unlocked car, she would get in. And as I was walking around, she'd reach over and unlock my door for me. And that's when you know you've got a good one. And that's when you know you should marry them. I thought it would last forever. It didn't last. Nothing does. Wish I had a photograph of it. Sorry, I don't know where I was. I feel like I'm being interrogated. Yes, we named her Frisky. But in actuality, she's been anything but. We thought it would act as an omen, you know. Just think we were getting a bit tired of the whole ling ling, ji ji, chin chin naming thing. The males are as much to blame, to be frank. The last but one male panda we had here was called Frank. Yes, shaking things up. But no, old Frank, bless him. He just took one look at Frisky and said, "Not if she was the last panda on Earth," which she very nearly was, and so is. No, old Frank just said, "No way, Jose." Of course, he had lots of health problems, and we did finally to get him fighting fit, he died. So. But my team has always maintained high spirits. Morale has always been good around here. Nobody can be accused of being glum. Au contraire. Plenty of shits and giggles, plenty of joie de vivre. I started using French expressions. I love foreign languages. I had a translator once. He was from Norway. He could speak 7. He was a close friend. He died of a broken heart, a pancreatic cancer or some such. Translators since have been up to much. It's a hard act to follow.
You're avoiding the issue.
What?
You are.
I'm not.
You are. Tell her about Max.
Max?
Max!
Max was the last male panda.
Well, he needn't have been.
So you let me tell the story, please! See, well, the thing is, after Frank, before, really, Frisky's been here for the longest time. Time to go. We got close, you admit that. Nothing untoward, nothing disgusting. When you work alongside someone, with someone, get on. Well, with all the media events, photo opportunities, and traveling together, just here at the enclosure, you bond. Like I said, nothing untoward, nothing disgusting. Just began to have these, well, thoughts. Nothing sexual, but something deeper. You know, something that transcended everything I'd ever felt before. It was beautiful. It was safe. And I started to see her chastity as a form of faithfulness to me, like a kind of monogamy. And then Frank joined us, and he didn't fancy her or it, and then he passed away. It was just back to the old times. Just me and Frisky again. Then we got the call from Vienna.
It was about Max, probably.
Yeah. They said they had someone there, a panda, called Max. And he had just fucked their last female to death. Literally. They were sure that Frisky was made of stronger stuff. Could they send him over anyway because they were closing down? And we said, sure. Meanwhile, the Austrians are doing all the red tape. All the pandas in Asia, Europe, North America, Australia. All the pandas. They were dropping like flies, and no one knew why. It pretty soon became clear to me it's going to be down to us here in London to keep the whole panda show going. We're down to just Max and Frisky. I felt torn. I felt nauseous. So the day arrives, and they bring him out, and my team take one look at him and they just start high-fiving each other. It was like a space launch. Max, he just exuded something, you know, like you could bet your house on him. Let's just say he was attractive. I told my team to take the rest of the day off, that I could take it from here. I think we went bowling. I led Max down that tunnel. You came in on your way in here. I just couldn't stop thinking about him having his paws all over Frisky. I felt sick. And he just bounded in here like he owned the place, and they both just lit up. It was instant, you know, like magnetic or electric. Frisky never once looked at me the way she looked at him. I couldn't take it. So I picked up that rifle over there and I shot him. That shocks you, I expect.